This video will demonstrate how you can deploy software packages in Desktop Central. In the Desktop Central web console, under the Software Deployment tab, you can view the list of packages. Select the packages that you want to deploy. For Windows software, you can deploy software as either a user configuration for specific users or as a computer configuration for target computers in the Install or Uninstall Software drop-down. For software packages belonging to Mac and Linux operating systems, they can only be deployed as a computer configuration. Provide an appropriate name for the configuration. You can choose to install the software as a system user, or a user with a specific permission, or the target user themselves. You can also add more packages here if necessary. In the scheduler settings, you can choose to install software after a specific date and time. Additionally, you can set an expiration date and time for the configuration. Now, select an appropriate deployment policy that fits your requirements. The next step is to define the target. Enter the domain or remote office's name. You can further filter computers based on the criteria mentioned in the drop-down list. Under Execution Settings, you can decide how many times the agent will reapply the configuration in case of failure. You can also decide how many times the configuration will be applied during startup and subsequent refresh cycles. You can also receive email notifications whenever there is a status change in the deployment. Here, configure which email will receive the notifications and how often emails will be sent. You can receive notifications for status changes either from ready to execute to in progress or from in progress to succeeded. You can save the configuration as a template or a draft for future use. If you want the configuration to be deployed immediately, choose the Deploy Immediately option. Otherwise, choosing the Deploy option will deploy the configuration in the agent computers in the subsequent refresh cycles, or when the user logs in or the computer is logged into. The deployment will start upon reaching the specified date and time. In this tab, you can see the status of the deployment. Initially, the status is ready to execute. While installing the software, it changes to in progress. Finally, after the successful deployment of software, the status changes to executed. You have successfully deployed software packages using Desktop Central. That's all for now. To receive alerts on future videos, subscribe to our channel.